this appropriation supplementary bill number 2 has highlighted, and it has shown, is that this government, rather than working within what the framers of our constitution had contemplated, they seem to be overspending and spending, and then after the fact, come to the National Assembly and seek approval and authorization. And again, the point has to be made that it is not their money, it's the people's money. Things are difficult and hard for people, but yet the people of Belize, they are the ones who bear the brunt of the raising of revenues. Revenues are raised primarily through taxes. When you look at the budget estimates, the grants which are given to the country, they are minuscule. They amount to 0.001%, if that much. So that the bulk of the monies government raises comes from revenue. And the framers of our constitution, and indeed all framers of constitutions throughout the world, they contemplate that a government must be fiscally prudent.
What Senator Sylvester said is true. This is money being spent on the backs of Belizeans. People who have to stand up out there in the hot sun, rain or shine, just like the people where every day have to get up in the morning, whether they like it or not, to go to work, to pay their taxes, so that we, as a nation, progress. 3 pieces of paper with this amount of writing on it. 6 or 7 lines per page. To tell me that I must come here and approve the spending of $60 million or more. I'm telling you straight, Mr. President, I won't do it. I will not do it. I am not going to go down with my team as violating the Financial Audit and Reform Act, the Act of 2010, or the SI. Straight like that. I am not going to be put in a position where I have to plead my parliamentary immunity to save myself from prosecution. I won't do it. Straight like that.
It is wrong and inaccurate to pretend that, in fact, the figures are cooked. Government officers do these figures. The financial secretary is responsible. People in the Ministry of Finance, people in the various heads, departments, finance officers, etc. And I take umbrage at the fact that those persons who are not here are being accused of cooking the figures. I'm here to tell you, the cabinet doesn't dictate you adjust the figure and adjust that figure. I can tell you that there was a time when I attended a meeting when a certain minister, long before our time, did not agree with the report coming out of the Statistics Institute of Belize and said, man, no man, that can't be wrong. It must be more than that. That doesn't happen in the cabinet of Belize that I sit. And so, unless and until the Auditor General says these figures are wrong, this was wrong, for which she or he can call the respective finance officer and the financial secretary, I take great objection for it to be on the record that these people who are doing these numbers are cooking. Nobody in here, myself and none of my ministers and senators, including our colleagues here, sit down and go through these numbers in a meticulous way to see what has been spent and not spent. That's the job of the Auditor General, the finance officers, and the financial secretary.